Yo, so today we are doing Kazuha's story quest, which is this one, Acer Palmatum Chapter 1. Okay, here we go. We have to go to Byoka Plain.
So, where should we go today?
Wait a moment.
Huh? What's up?
It's the new sword! Is that the new sword? I thought Kazuha was gonna forge that.
What the heck was that for?
Where? Where?
Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince
Here
him
is
to
my
calm
pillar.
down a little.
Oh, it's pretty strong. Uh-oh. Forgot. I'm in my farming mood like the enemy. Okay, let's go get it.
Hear me. Lament.
What the heck?
Worthless.
Oh, what?
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all?
Yeah.
Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
What?
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them.
Are they still hunting for Kazuha?
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kazuha?
This guy's so outdated.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Why are you looking for him?
That's none of your business.
None of my beeswax?
And he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real
Yeah,
nutcase.
he's a nut job.
Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
Couldn't agree more.
We should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Let's begin. It has started. So to recap the fight, I wasted my burst. I wasted Jean's burst. I wasted Zhao's burst. That's not Beidou's ship. Ciao.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh?
Wow.
Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Two?
Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
It's an animal thing. Look at Zhao. Look at Jean. She's the leader. And who else is an animal? Well, Sucrose is just a student anyway.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
Sayu. Also Sayu. She doesn't like doing her job.
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him.
There he is. Yo, animal bro. Are we gonna fight?
Oh? It's you.
Oh. It's me.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree.
Yup.
Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name.
Nice.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large.
Mm-hmm.
However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
Yeah, what's the catch though? What's the catch? Is he gonna work for the government now?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice.
Injustice!
With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City, with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
So he got his citizenship back in Inazuma.
Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara
Kaidahara.
and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
When he talks like in that low tone, he slowly sounds like Albedo.
Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
Wow. Wow.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way.
Your way?
But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly. Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Look. Alright, I forgot.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
Do you have any siblings?
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Yeah, he's cuckoo.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Yes. Man, my skill's not even... What? My skill was charging!
Wait,
Waiting.
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Here we go.
Oh, this must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound.
Uh-oh.
It's right around here somewhere.
So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below.
The force is strong in this one.
The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely. Step
On.
back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Let's get it, Kazuha.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
Clean it up with Animo.
It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble. It's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from.
Yes.
Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you. Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Is it this? This black smoke looking? The smoke looks like the ones, the Dementors from Harry Potter's.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two.
Right. Oh, we're separating. Hey guys!
No escape!
Stabilize!
Come here everyone. Come here. You too.
Boring!
I can't see them. Relax. Relax. They have this black smoke. Alright. Perfect.
It's,
Ugh! Look at this red stuff.
by the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago. Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
And then Zhao pops up. Boof! You called. Who the heck? Don't tell me he's Yuya. He's Yuya? Then that'd be so typical.
Haidehara Kazuha.
It's
You. At
At
last.
last.
Aha!
Bye.
So what's your problem, huh?
Bye.
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us,
Are we sparring?
if it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, It is giving off a strange light. Whoa, whoa! Surely.
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
Yo,
I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin art.
actually would like to see that. This sword challenging Raiden Shogun. That would be pretty cool. What if Kazuha took this sword and it infected him and used Kazuha's body to fight the Shogun?
So Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've
So they do
finished
die.
using them?
Are they gonna die?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission.
What a jerk.
When they got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
Sounds like Venom though, the symbiote.
By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you. And by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
So that is the plan. Take over, I almost said take over Yuya. Take over Kazuha's body. And are we gonna have Raiden Shogun, Kazuha round 2? Is Kazuha the boss for this story?
Now, give your body over to
Bye.
me.
We're gonna fight. Are we using... Yeah! Okay, we need his ult.
Gather.
We need his shield.
Submit
Kazuha.
to me.
Where'd he go? Okay, we need
Illusion shattered.
Join me and sever that divine light.
Wind strike.
I'm getting to try out Kazuha. That is so cool. Fire!
Clouds high.
The birds me.
Come on, where are you, man? Get in here.
We shall rewrite history.
Stabilize.
Stop it. Stop me.
Join me and sever that divine light.
Wind strike.
Rewrite history.
Die! For Raiden Shogun.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you talking to me?
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Yeah, loser.
He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Here's another theory. What if the sword reaches Scaramouche? Oh no. Oh no.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art.
Yes.
But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
I thought you would have said, but from your movements, you're such a loser. No, but Kazuha's too polite for this.
Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, if you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
Yeah.
You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you?
Yes.
I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner, now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
So the sword just wants to be with Kazuha? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life.
You're under arrest. Look at Kazuha's face
Even
though.
if you were to sever that divine light, Is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
If you wish to save
Oh,
this man,
wow.
then offer me your body in exchange.
I knew it. I called it
How
earlier.
stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
Let's go with that face emoji, man.
Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I
Yep.
accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
Are we gonna get to try out Kazuha again, please?
This is the
Please?
only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's... The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating.
We're gonna go into some portal. You look so good on Kazuha, though.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Who are we fighting? Who are we fighting, yo? Whoa, who are we fighting? Yeah! Oh no. We're solo Kazuha. No healer.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir!
My lucky day.
Already? Psych! 3 damage. Nice. Ooh! I didn't know those guys float like Jin's attack. Can I charge up?
One with nature.
Ooh! That's so cool. What constellation are we at? Constellation 3. What's that? Noblesse oblige. Whoa. Look at the sword! Oh! When... Oh! Interesting. Luckily there's no time limit.
Wind strike.
Hey.
Let's get down to business.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, good one.
As one with
Fire!
wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Did you say the wind knows me? He's too cool. He's so cool.
How are you
Wow.
feeling? You okay?
He's gonna be taken over soon. And Raiden Shogun's gonna come and save
I'm
us.
all right.
I hope.
The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use.
Come
Though
on.
he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Trash talk, Kazuha. Let's get it.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me,
See?
he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm.
I told you, the sword just wants to be with Kazuha.
Let's keep going.
He just wants Kazuha to own him. Literally own the sword.
Wind strike.
Oh, it's just 5 seconds. I just realized his skill. Just like Jin. He's a mixture of Jin and Zhao then. So cool.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Yeah! He's fun. He's fun to use.
Something's up with the blade.
What's
I
going
can
on?
sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield.
The blade is dying.
Cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting,
What would that do to
I will be careful with it. He also
Wow.
says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve.
Press as well. ambush. There's more than one. Come here, come here. Stop defense. We're not fighting.
Wind strider.
Time to go.
He's so hard. I can't see it. Dodge.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wait, something popped up.
Okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
Wow, Paimon.
If you
So
choose to
bad.
continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken.
Tell him,
Barely
Kazuha.
needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Yeah, tell the sword to cut the cameras.
I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to
Because?
reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you.
Sad.
The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Kazuha rejected the sword.
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup. We can.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just...
So what sword does he use now? Fillet blade. Fillet blade. A fillet blade. I do not have.
It's my lucky day. Wind strider.
Okay, dodge. Ah, I got it. Oh, but the damage. Look at the damage.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Into the wind.
You fought way better with your own sword.
Look at the ultimate. Look at the burst.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, no one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Oh, just a generic blade. Yeah, a fillet blade.
What?
Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't
Forging
it?
and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything.
So are you gonna restore the
This
blade?
blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I
From
received
another
aid
power?
from another power, skill, blade,
Skill.
determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, The part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Yes, tell him to shut up.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
Yes, right. He proved his point. Now he's just walking away.
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Mind games. Mind games. Hey, Kazuha. Where you going, Kazuha? Can we talk to this dude? Are you just crying? You're so lame. Just crying in the end. Hey, Kazuha. Hey, the animal bros. Yo, what's up, my dude? Hey, can you face here? Okay, let's block Yuya right there. Can Zhao face here? Come on, Zhao, for the thumbnail. For the thumbnail. Oh yeah, face to face. That's a good thumbnail.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension.
Hey, he said this in the
It
trailer.
was somewhere I've never been.
Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Time to go.
The wind knows me.
Hi.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken.
There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all.
You need not seek my forgiveness.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body. I have decided...
You... But... He... Ugh.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready.
Oh, so the one
Let us
forging
begin.
is not Kazuha.
Please, stay true to your promise.
Let's get it.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean...
Yes, the cost is my entire consciousness.
No way. Whoa. Wait, no, this is him now, right? That's a sword?
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies.
Thor.
Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all, and shame to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind.
So what's your name?
Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Ooh. Oh, I'm
Rest
having
in peace.
goosebumps. That's a cool name, and that was a good cutscene, especially towards the end. Wow.
So,
Wow.
that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin.
Kagutsurube.
It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
I thought he would have like 2 elements by now. Like, I don't know, but not a second vision. But maybe the sword unleashes an electro element for Kazuha.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way.
To face the gods.
After everything
Wow.
I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait,
Thank you.
shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh,
Who's that again?
you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our
The leader.
investigation. And it's also time to
Tenryo
give him a
leader.
response to the offer he made.
The Tenryo leader. About mine.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved.
Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I
So we're not
understand.
staying.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya.
Yeah.
That would not
Yeah.
suit me.
He would be in the crossfire.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware,
Yeah, right.
but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well.
Yes,
I can
Kazuha.
understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination,
Ooh, a little teaser, a little
let's
hint.
see where the wind takes me.
Touche. We got the sword! We got the sword, everybody! We got the sword. We got the sword. We have the sword. We have the sword. Oh, look at this sword. Well, let's go back to my spot. Let's go back here. Look at this sword. Yo, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh! This is a cool looking sword. How would this look like if it's on Ayaya? Ayaya. Wait, on Ayaka, please.
Kamisato Ayaka.
Ooh.
My apologies.
Oh, she doesn't use a sword there. Okay, she's moving too fast. It doesn't work that way. If only I can put this on Raiden Shogun's ultimate. That'd be
You
so
called?
cool. But anyway, that was a fun story quest. And we got the sword. Look at this. So cool. Is this the first time they gave us a free weapon in the story quest? I can't remember. Oh, it's a 4-star sword. It's better than nothing. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. And this animation of Zhao. Perfect timing for the ending. So yeah. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more Genshin Impact content, and I'll see you in the next one.